Hello everyone, welcome to this session on cybersecurity. So in this session we are going to look at social engineering. So it is one of the technique used by hackers or attackers to gather information from their targets. So as you can see in the picture, the hacker or attacker is using this person as a puppet. Okay, so it's like this person, the hacker is controlling this person. So what happens in social engineering is the attackers will play with the emotions or the human behavior or thinking. Okay, so this is one of the technique in social engineering which I covered in one of the previous sessions called as phishing. So in phishing, typically you will get emails where you can see some message, and after the message usually there will be a link, hyperlink or a button. Okay, so here in the picture you can see to verify your bank information, click here. So this is a link. Okay, so let's say you are getting this email from State Bank of India, and you are clicking this link, and when you click this link, a web page is opened, and there it is asking to enter your net banking username and password. So if you don't look at the address bar and see the domain, without seeing that, if you enter the information and click submit, your username and password are hacked. Okay, so you have to be very careful whenever you are clicking the hyperlinks and buttons in the emails. Okay, so there is something fishy about that. Okay, right. So social engineering can be defined as art of exploiting the trust of people. Okay, art of exploiting the trust of people. So what do they do using this technique is they will try to influence or deceive people. Okay, so why do they do that? To obtain the information, or they want you to perform some action like buying products, like that. Okay, so remember this, people are the weak link in security. So the weakest link in security are people. Okay, so no technology or nothing can protect against cyber attacks from people. Okay, right. And you can see here a social engineer, that is the attacker or hacker, generally uses mobile or internet for making the people do something that is illegal, right? Okay, so there are two main categories in social engineering. One is human based social engineering and the second one is computer based social engineering. So let us see some examples in both of these. So what is human-based social engineering means? This requires person-to-person interaction. So the attacker or the hacker will interact with the target in some way. Okay. For example, they can impersonate an employee or valid user. Okay. So as an example for this, mm, let's say someone comes to your house like mm, okay, so I am from so and so bank. uh, um, so a person comes and says, I am from XYZ bank, so we found some fraudulent activities on your account. We would like you to provide some information like your bank account number, your ATM card number, like that. Okay, and if the target gives those details, they will use that information in future to perform other attacks. Okay, So that is one example, and another one is posing as an important user. So this can be anything. For example, another person comes and says that I am from government. Government is mm, introducing a scheme for getting that for utilizing that scheme, we need so and so information, your name, Aadhaar number, PAN number, etc., etc. They will say like this, and if you give the information without checking their ID and all these things, they will use that information in future for performing other attacks. Okay, and using a third person. So let's say this person is you yourself, that is X. Okay, and there is another person Y. Okay, so X and Y are you, and this person Y are friends. Okay, friend or relative or something, family member or whatever. Okay, and there is the attacker who is Z. Okay, so um, so Z, that is the attacker Z, has already tried to get information from you, but let's say Z failed to get that information from you, that is X. So now what will Z try to do is, the attacker try to do is, the attacker knows that Y, U and Y are related to each other. Okay, and he will try to contact this Y, maybe by making friendship with Y or whatever, and then he will ask Y to get information from X. Okay, so this is this using a third person. Okay, and then next one is calling a technical calling as technical support. So this is also related to the first two things. So this time it is from the organization, so and it is through mobile. Okay, so one day you will receive a phone call. I am calling from so and so company. We need some information like that. Okay, that is this calling as technical support. And then there is shoulder surfing. So this happens every time. Okay, so when you are typing your username and password in the laptop, some other person can see those details. So you can't prevent such things. So this happens. So you should be careful. Uh, you have to see that no one is around you, and then you have to enter your username and password. Okay, right. And the last one is dumpster diving. So this happens very rarely. So what is this means? When you are writing your sensitive information on the paper and you fold them and throw it in the dumpster, that is the dustbin. Some other person who wants that information might search in the dustbin and get that information. So this happens very rarely, but it is there. It's one of the techniques in social engineering. Okay, right. And then we have the second category, computer-based social engineering. Here we use the technology, that is computer or some other kind of software, to get the information. So in one of the previous sessions, I already talked about this phishing. Okay, so phishing is mainly done through emails. Okay, so you can get a hyperlink, you can get a button, or you can get an attachment which contains virus or trojans. Okay, so you can see the second one, email attachments. Okay, I don't know how many of you got this, but sometimes you will get emails with some title. There is no message in the body, and below there is an attachment. Okay, so never open such kind of attachments. Just delete those emails. Okay, and whenever you get emails with message body, also try to verify from whom you are getting, and just be cautious. Okay, and last one is pop-up windows. These things comes in websites. So whenever you go to some websites, there are there might be a pop-up at the right hand side bottom corner saying that your computer is infected, download this so and so software to scan your computer and for removing the virus. Okay. uh, don't ever click those advertisements. Okay, don't click those pop-ups. All those things are riddled with different kinds of malware. Okay, and I would like to end this session with this. So you can go to this link if you want to find this image. So this is a survey conducted and responded by 704 people or organizations. So this is about what kind of attacks your companies or organizations are facing. So you can see based on the results, here is the social engineering, and one of the techniques in social engineering is phishing. Okay, so social engineering includes other techniques other than phishing. Just now we have seen some of the examples. Okay, so you can see these are quite high, right? The attempts 46 percentage and 68 percentage. They are quite high. Okay, so we will see remaining things also in the coming sessions. Don't worry. So that's it about social engineering. I hope you are enjoying this course. Okay, thank you.